for many different things, but mainly people use it for heating/cooling, lighting, refrigeration, electronics. Sources of energy. There are many sources of energy and each one can power up different things. For example, the sun gives off thermal or heat energy which can power up light. Water or energy or hydroelectric energy is mostly made in dams which use peat to produce electricity. Then there's wind energy which is used by windmills to produce electricity. There's also coal energy. Coal is a brownish black rock that mostly powers up trains and ships, but it can also be used to make steel and electricity. Then there's gas energy. It, it is used to power up cars and heat up homes. Lastly, there's thermal energy, which is used for heating, cooling, and cooking. Renewable energy resources. Wind energy is a type of renewable energy resource. Renewable energy sources are sources that can be replaced or made in no time. Wind energy is used to make mechanical power and electricity. Even though wind energy is reliable, it has a low efficiency at 20 to 40% and won't work all the time. Still, the United States has 700,000 wind turbines with a lot of them in water instead of land. Also, wind energy is not one of the most popular energy sources in the USA. Next, there is water or hydroelectric energy. Hydroelectric energy is the oldest known energy resource in the USA. Water flows through a pipe, also known as a penstock, then spins the blades in a turbine, which spins a generator that produces electricity. Like all the other sources, hydroelectric energy can be used for electricity. It's also a backup energy source during blackouts. The main benefit of hydroelectric energy is that it's the most efficient energy resource, so it's pretty much worth the money. Solar energy is radiation from the sun. Solar energy at max is only 33% efficient, which is low. Still, solar energy is one of the most popular energy sources in the world, but it's one of the most expensive sources. It is used for chemical reactions, electricity, and heat. One reason it is not efficient is because it needs the sun, which won't be there all the time. So solar energy is not the most recommended energy source. Non-renewable energy sources. Coal is a non-renewable resource. Non-renewable energy sources are energy sources that cannot be replaced in one lifetime. A few examples are coal, fossil fuels, and fuel/oil. First, coal is a type of fossil fuel. Fossil fuels are a type of fuel that are formed in the geological past from the remains of living organisms. It was when plants and animals died and got decomposed. Then layers of earth covered them. Later, the pressure got so high that the decomposed plants and animals got turned into a solid. 513 million tons of it are used annually in the USA, which makes it the largest energy producer in the USA. Still, coal can only be found in 27 states. Thermal energy is produced when a rise in temperature causes molecules to move faster and collide with each other. The energy that comes from the heat is called thermal energy. Its uses are heating, cooling, and cooking. Thermal energy is efficient but pollutes by contaminating water and producing carbon dioxide. Oil is another type of non-renewable energy source that can be considered a fossil fuel. Because of that, oil is the most common energy source in the USA. About 88% of energy comes from oil. Also, the USA consumes the most oil in the entire world and is home to one of the largest oil fields in the world. It consumes 1,500,000 barrels, and at this rate it will be gone in 47 years. Natural gas is a fossil energy source that formed deep beneath the Earth's surface. As natural gas formed over time, it moved into large cracks and spaces between layers of overlapping rock. The natural gas found in these types of formations is sometimes called conventional natural gas. In other places, natural gas occurs in tiny pores within some formations of shale, sandstone, and other types of sedimentary rock. The natural gas is referred to as shale gas or tight gas, and is sometimes called unconventional natural gas. Natural gas is mainly used for electricity generation and heating. The easiest way to reduce usage of non-renewable energy sources is to use renewable energy sources. For example, You can use solar or water energy for electricity instead of gas or oil. You can also reduce energy usage, like shutting off fans, lamps, and coolers, using cooking gas economically, using pressure cookers, using LED lights instead of electric bulbs. To increase efficiency of a wind turbine depends on three factors. There are wind speed, air density, and blade radius. To increase the efficiency, the size of the blade needs to be increased so they can catch more wind and use predictions of wind behavior to optimize wind turbine performance. The main way to increase efficiency of hydroelectric energy is to renovate and add more modern technologies to dams because many of them are over 100 years old. To increase efficiency of a energy, the solar panels must be renewable so they can get more sunlight.